Hello everyone, it's standard 4th of science, chapter number 12, air, water and weather. As we have completed the first part of this chapter, now let's start, which is on page number 95, condensation. When water vapor gets cooled, they change into water drops. The change of water vapor into water by cooling is called condensation. What do you mean by condensation? The change of water vapor into water by cooling, it is called condensation. Okay, it is reverse of evaporation. In nature, water vapor condenses into water in many ways, like formation of clouds, dew and snow. Clouds are formed when water vapor rises up. Okay, clouds are made when the water vapor rises up in the atmosphere and condenses into tiny water drops. Bigger water droplets in clouds fall down as rain. Okay, then now hails. What do you mean by hail? Sometimes raindrops grow in size and are then frozen to form hard balls of ice due to the cold atmosphere. This is called the hailstones or hail. Okay, now snow. When water vapor freezes in the air, they form tiny flakes of ice is called snow. Snowfalls takes place mainly on hill station in winter. Now dew. When water vapor in the air condenses to form droplets on cold objects like grass, flowers, leaves and window panels, dew is found. Now frost. When the nights are very cold, dew or surface water freezes to form tiny ice crystals. This is called frost. Okay, what do you mean by frost? When the nights are very cold, dew or surface water freezes. Dews or water will freeze it up, and that is why form tiny ice crystals, that is known as frost. Okay, now fog. What do you mean by fog? During winter, water vapor condenses on dust particles present in the air very close to the ground and form thick clouds is called fog. Okay, generally it happens in winter season. Okay, purification of water. How we can purify the water? Rain is the purest form of water. Water in wells, rivers, lakes, etc. has mainly impurities. These impurities may be soluble like salts, insoluble like mud and sand, and many contain disease causing germs. Okay, in the water of rivers, lakes and many other, they mainly contain disease causing what? Okay, germs. So that is why, so water must be purified from before use. So whenever we are using the water from river, lake or from the tank, so it must be purified before we use it. So there are many methods to purify water, like boiling, sedimentation and condensation, filtration and clarification. Okay, so these are the ways to purify the water. Now boiling. This is the simplest method to purify water. Boiling is the simplest way to purify the water. This method In this method, water is boiled at least 10 minutes. Okay, in 10 minutes, till 10 minutes we have to boil the water, heat the water. Then germs presented in the water are killed by boiling. So whenever we are boiling the water, the germs will be killed in 10 minutes by boiling the water. Sedimentation and decantation, when it is on a page number 97. Okay, when insoluble impurities like sand and mud are present in water, we purify water by sedimentation and desedimentation. First, water is allowed to stand for few hours in the container to settle down the impurities at the bottom of the container. This process is called sedimentation. Okay, when we are putting the water and we are giving such kind of time for settle down or for low down, the all the substances or all the dust or all the particles settle down downside, this process is called sedimentation. Okay, after that this clear water poured very gently into another container. After that we can pour the water very gently in another container without disturbing the settled impurities. Okay, we should not disturb the impurities, otherwise it will come in another time in that same water. So without disturbing that particles or germs, slowly we have to just pour in the second container. This is called decantation. Okay, this clear water can also contain many impurities and germs. Now there are MCQs. First number, when water vapor condenses on dust particles, they form thick cloud called, answer is A, fog. Answer is A, fog. There are three options: A, fog; B, dew; C, hailstone. So answer is A, fog. Second number, the purest form of water is blank. A, rainwater; B, seawater; C, river water. So the answer is A, rainwater. Answer is A, rainwater. Third number, settling down of mud particles at the bottom of the beaker is called, answer is B, sedimentation. Answer is B, sedimentation. Okay, now filtration. This process of purifying water is better than the decantation. In this process, water is passed through a filter paper. The impurities get collected over the filter paper and are called reside. Okay, the clear liquid that filters out in the separate container is called filtrate. That is called filtrate. We generally use the strainer or a cloth piece to filter things at home, right? Whenever we want to filter anything, we are using cloth, right? Piece of cloth, and sometimes we are using that jar, right? Okay, then water on the surface of the earth also gets filtered through the layers of the soil and gets collected as underground water. Okay, then chlorination. What do you mean by chlorination? Germs presented in the water can be killed by adding chlorine in the form of tablets or any other forms. The process of adding chlorine in the water is called chlorination. Okay, the process of adding chlorine into the water to purify the water, this process is known as chlorination. Okay, so here we have completed the chapter. There are some points to remember. The sun influences all the factors affecting the weather. Then the sun causes wind and humidity. Then land and water takes different amount of time to heat up and cool down, thus causes sea breeze and land breeze. Then the sun causes the change in the state of water in nature, forming clouds, rain, hail, snow, dew, frost and fog. Water can be purified by boiling, sedimentation, desedimentation, decantation, filtration and chlorination. Okay, so these are the points which we can remember. Okay, so here we have just completed the chapter. In the next video we are going to check out the exercise of this chapter. Thank you.